What's up guys, Slickshot Games here, and welcome back to another CSGO video. As you all know, yesterday, August the 2nd, the official Panorama for CSGO was released to everybody. Beforehand it was in beta, but finally it's been released, everyone has access to it by default, and with it comes not an operation, but a new case. And that case is the Horizon case, 17 new community weapon skins. And along with that comes the long anticipated 4 new knives. Now look at these. The Stiletto, the Ursus, the Navaja, and the Talon. I'm sorry if I massacred those. Now, they all look really cool. As you can see, some of them have sort of like a classic vibe to them. How do I feel about this? I would have preferred an operation with new maps and everything. But, of course, in usual Valve fashion, they bring out an overwhelming 4 new knives out of nowhere and a new case, of course. Overall, cool looking knives, and the skins are okay, I guess. But let's look at Panorama as a whole and how it's been anticipated for quite some time. And now it's finally out. It's a sleeker menu, sleeker UI, the HUD, the scoreboard, everything's changed, the kill feed. It's all new and improved, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. The game does feel a little smoother. It could be a placebo. A lot of people were talking about the fact that it would give you higher FPS when it came out, but this could just be a placebo. As far as this update that came out yesterday, they did do a couple of new changes that are definitely on the more interesting side. They changed the sound that the bomb emits on the B site of all the maps, so you'll be able to differentiate whether it was planted on A or B. Sometimes this happens on maps like Nuke, where the bomb sites are on top of each other and it's hard to know which site it was planted on. But by doing this, you can now know whether it's on B or A because of the sound difference. So as you can see, it's a slight difference, but obviously it's noticeable. Definitely an interesting change, and good on them for taking initiative on this. Now, also a small change of Molotovs and incendiary grenades now deal damage, and you could see them on the kill feed. This was such a small little thing. It's no longer a skull if you kill somebody with the actual nade, not the damage from the fire, but the actual nade. Like, they have to have 1 HP for this to happen. So, for those who had a problem with that, now you see the nade. Another thing they added was a new deagle inspect animation, kind of like how Battlefield has a kind of rare inspect. It's similar to this, the deagle. You can look at it right now for some gameplay of it. He spins it a bunch of times. It's interesting. It's kind of random, kind of quirky. But, I mean, interesting, It is rare. You have to give it a try a few times to actually get it to work. But when you do, I guess it's a little quirky addition to the game. Along with this, they fixed a bunch of stuff on the Panorama. All kinds of little bugs they fixed. And overall, it is a step in the right direction. I hope Valve makes more operations more frequently, not every once a year. That seems a low amount for what they could be doing with it. And it just keeps the game fresh. Then you need to continue making new content that's not just weapon skins and cases, but rather new maps and new co-op missions or whatever, like anything like that to make the game, fresh again. And they continue repeating that, and the game will continue to stay more lively because it gets stale and people want new things. They don't want the same old weapon skins all the time. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this little recap of the update, Panorama update. Please subscribe and comment. Tell me below what you guys think of it, and we'll have to see what comes next in the CSGO saga. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.